Hi, I am author S.C. Vincent, writer of several science fiction, fantasy, and horror books. You can find me on Amazon.com. If you just type in S.C. Vincent, you'll see several great books, such as The Sakura Element, East the Fallen, and The Arcadian Destiny. And you can even find some of my short stories where I've been published. If you just type in my name, go to my books, check them out. Leave a review, share them with your friends. I would greatly appreciate it, and enjoy the video.
Hey guys, it is Struggling Gardener, I think number 15, not sure, but it is the final episode for this year, and it's a little windy out, so please excuse that if it bothers the audio. So what you're looking at is the last of the pumpkins. So this, let me zoom out here and get out, is the entire yard now. Once had all the pumpkins everywhere, right? You remember, you've seen the other videos. All the gourds, everything is gone. Well, everything had grown, and so over time we've taken it off, gotten rid of the things that have died or lived their lifespan, and the pumpkins, which I'll show you later. I have a lot of allergies, so excuse me. All the pumpkins that were growing here and out pretty much had finished. Some were, I had to get them out because they were getting a little too soft, maybe. I was getting attacked by some pests, so very two small ones just did not make it. So and everything else was ripened, like orange and hard. So there was time to get them out. You'll see what I'm talking about. So this is kind of the last of the vines that were left. I don't know if you remember, but we had plants here, all the way. We had stuff going all the way up here, all the way up that tree. And you can still kind of see some of that stuff that was on that tree, like right around there. You can't get up there to get it down, but we still have some things here. For example, the cucamelons. There's a lot of butterflies out. We just had one fly by. So we have the cucamelons. Extremely successful plant. Grows out pretty well all the way up here. There's about maybe 4 or 5 cucamelons growing from down there, and around there growing up to here. They don't require a lot of maintenance at all, really, and if you like their flavor, they're a good snack. They're healthy for you. Personally, really nobody here really likes them. They taste like a little bit more sour cucumbers. They're not very sweet. I think they're sweet, I would probably like them more. But they're very easy to grow in the spring, summertime, if you live in the American kind of south. So, warm temperatures, these are very kind. You just put them in the sunlight, give them some water. These are good if you want to try growing them. Even if you don't want to eat them, it's fun to kind of see. Just give them a good spot to kind of branch out on, like a wall, a fence, or something like this plant, a bush. And if you can see back there, that's a Kajari melon. And I see the Kajari melons were this year's big surprise for me. They were very hard to grow. They're one of the hardest to grow. When you get it right, they're absolutely delicious. But sometimes they're also very difficult because they're so, once they get orange, like that one right there, they just have such a strong aroma. They attract animals and insects. So that was one that it wasn't growing fast enough, and when it grew, it just had insects or animals. So I just kind of threw the bad ones out and let them let the animals get them in the under the trees and everything, because that's where they all live. Like a rabbit will come by. So, we had a lot of success this year. I think it was a pretty massive garden. We had cucumbers growing all out this area, squash. We had tons of pumpkins. I was pretty proud of the pumpkins, because the last time I grew pumpkins, it was just, they all got eaten by, what was it, vine burrers. They all just everything got destroyed. But I actually had a pretty decent haul this year. I'll show you the last of them. So what I still have up are these right here, tomatillos. I really haven't had a decent tomatillo grow. I mean, they grow, right? Like, they're there. But in terms of, like, the kind you see at the store, like the kind that I've had, like, there's actually a bigger fruit on the inside, and the what's it called? Ooh, look at that. Do you see that? There's a huge bumblebee right there. Oh, it's moving. Oh, look at him. He's right there. Oh, he's gone. He saw me. He sees me. Where was I? Right. So I really haven't had one grow, because at one of the grocery stores, the paper, or like the skin, that's this part right here, is more like paper, like tissue paper. You tear off and you have this big kind of fruit on the inside. And I really haven't had one that's grown big and that's tasty. But I mean, and I kind of feel like, you see how it's all flowing down that way. I don't know how long these are gonna last, if I'm gonna get anything really edible or significant. This bee hates me. But it's kind of cool to see, but it is what it is. This is the only tomato plant to grow. It's partially dying, but it still has some tomatoes on it. Like this guy right here is gonna be ready in the next few days. I had 3 tomatoes today. They're all like around that size, of smaller, but I had success with the tomato plant, getting tomatoes from it, so can't complain. Had some sunflowers as well. Remember those? Those were great. Corn was fun, but it didn't result in any fruit or vegetable to bear. This is, I think I grew I don't remember. I think this one was supposed to be carrots. This one's supposed to be turnips. I don't know if anything's going to happen here. I put something there too, but nothing is happening. Nothing's popping up. So I guess it's something, I don't think it's going to grow. I'm not really going to keep track of this so much. Like, I'm not going to make a video dedicated to just these. I think this is the final video. And it's the reason why is because it's kind of late summer, so just in time for the fall. It's unlikely these will grow to fruition if it gets too cold. I don't know, because it's getting colder now, but I don't see a reason to keep this playlist going while I'm just dedicated to these plants here, because this is probably not going to last much longer, and these aren't really going to bear anything. And this is already, a success and whatever. So I'll take you over and we can go take a look at the pumpkins that I harvested today. So after I harvest them here, I use the pool here, and I put them in the pool, and they float, of course, because they're very buoyant, hollow on the inside. And I wash them off. That's why it's a little dirty, but I wash them off in there so I can get them from get all the not germs, but dirt, grime, maybe some bugs off. And this is what, these aren't all the pumpkins that I grew, because some of them you've seen before and they're on the front. These guys are on the back right now. So these are the final pumpkins of the year that I was able to grow. 6, way more than I thought I was gonna be able to. Some of these, I don't know, like I don't know what kind of pumpkins they were supposed to be. I don't think they were supposed to be like this. I think they mutated in some strange way. I think a lot of my pumpkins mutated in a very unique way, but especially that one out front, that's like that grew from the tree, you know. But this is probably one of my more normal looking pumpkins. And there's this guy, he's huge. As you can see, he has some marks on him. I think these are marks from animals trying to claw into it, or maybe, I'm not sure, but to me it seems like it had some something trying to dig into it. And you know, there's some marks of reasons why I had to get these guys out now, and you can see that there's worms. Worms are trying to get into it, but right there too. So it's like, okay, well, you know, it's time to free them now, or else they're gonna get eaten. But man, the allergies are really bad. Whew. Well, I got several pumpkins and gourds. Very successful year for the struggling gardener. I don't think I struggled that much. What did you guys think? Like, I think overall I did pretty good. I had some failures, I had some successes, and I enjoyed my time with the garden. I might not be able to do a very good garden next year. I don't know if I'll be living here next year. Hopefully I'll be living on another property. But thank you guys for watching the struggling gardener 2024. Please check out my books in the link in the description, because you know, I did this YouTube video playlist to help promote my books. Not really to promote my gardening skills, but that's kind of been a hobby of mine. But I really wanted to help encourage new readership. If you guys could come and check out my books. I write a lot of horror, science fiction, and fantasy. It would really mean a lot to me if you would purchase one of my books, and I would appreciate that. So thank you very much, and check out the other content on the channel, because I'm not quitting or anything. Still continuing and going on. See you next time, next video. Bye.